The ocean was silent, too silent. A luxury yacht floated in the middle of the dark blue sea under a stormy sky, carrying some of the biggest names football had ever seen. The atmosphere looked calm on the outside, but underneath the expensive lights and glamorous celebration, betrayal was already beginning to grow. Nobody expected that the new generation would finally turn against the legends they once admired. It was supposed to be a peaceful meeting between champions, a gathering of icons celebrating football history. But for Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappé, this night had a completely different purpose. Cristiano Ronaldo stood at the edge of the yacht wearing a stylish black suit that reflected under the moonlight. Calm, confident, and powerful as always, he stared at the endless sea while thinking about the future of football. Nearby, Lionel Messi also wore a sleek black suit, quietly observing the tension building between the younger stars. Neymar Jr. sensed something strange in the air, but before he could warn anyone, everything changed in a single moment. Haaland slowly approached Ronaldo from behind. His expression was cold and emotionless. Mbappé distracted Messi with fake conversation while several mysterious guards appeared from inside the yacht. Ronaldo turned around just as Haaland gave him a powerful shove toward the railing. Time almost stopped. Neymar shouted in shock as Ronaldo crashed into the freezing dark ocean below. The legendary football king disappeared into the violent waves. Messi tried to rush toward the edge to help, but Mbappé grabbed him aggressively. The smiling superstar that fans knew was gone. In his place stood a ruthless rival obsessed with replacing the old generation forever. Messi fought back, but the guards surrounded him immediately. His hands were restrained as Mbappé whispered coldly into his ear, "The era of the GOATs is over." The yacht vanished into the darkness while Ronaldo struggled beneath the icy water. The waves were merciless, pulling him deeper into the ocean. Injured and exhausted, Ronaldo fought to stay alive. Memories flashed through his mind, the trophies, the Ballon d'Or victories, the Champions League nights, the endless battles with Messi that defined an entire generation. He refused to let his story end at the bottom of the sea. Far away from the chaos, Neymar Jr. received an emergency signal from Ronaldo's watch before it stopped transmitting completely. Neymar immediately understood that something terrible had happened. Wearing a sharp black tactical suit, he activated his private jet and began searching the ocean with advanced tracking technology. Rain poured heavily as Neymar scanned the violent waters below, hoping he was not already too late. Hours later, a faint signal appeared. Neymar spotted a floating figure drifting between the crashing waves. He lowered a rescue rope and pulled Ronaldo aboard the aircraft. Barely conscious, Ronaldo opened his eyes slowly. Neymar looked at him in disbelief. "Who did this?" he asked. Ronaldo's answer was simple but terrifying. "Haaland and Mbappé." Meanwhile, Messi was transported to a hidden fortress located on a private island deep in international waters. The fortress looked more like a military base than a prison. Armed guards surrounded every entrance while giant steel doors sealed the underground chambers. Mbappé and Haaland had planned everything carefully. They believed the football world belonged to them now, but one thing still stood in their way: the legendary Ballon d'Or vault rumored to contain secrets, contracts, and financial power connected to football's greatest icons. Messi was dragged into an interrogation room lit by a single hanging light. Still wearing his elegant black suit, he remained calm despite the danger surrounding him. Haaland slammed a file onto the metal table while Mbappé circled around him like a predator. "Tell us where the vault is," Mbappé demanded. Messi smiled slightly. "You'll never become legends through betrayal." The tension exploded instantly. Guards stepped forward, but Haaland stopped them. He wanted answers, not chaos. Messi refused to cooperate no matter how intense the pressure became. Deep inside, he believed Ronaldo was still alive somehow. Their rivalry had always pushed each other to greatness, but now survival depended on unity. Back aboard Neymar's aircraft, Ronaldo slowly regained his strength. Fresh injuries covered his face, but his determination burned stronger than ever. Neymar showed satellite images of the island fortress where Messi was being held. Security drones patrolled the coastline while armed mercenaries guarded every entrance. "This isn't just revenge anymore," Neymar said seriously. "They're trying to erase your generation completely." Ronaldo clenched his fists. "Then we remind them why we became legends." The rescue mission began immediately. Neymar assembled a small elite team equipped with advanced technology and stealth equipment. Ronaldo changed into a fitted black tactical suit designed for combat and underwater infiltration. Despite everything he had survived, his focus remained razor-sharp. The mission was not only about saving Messi, it was about protecting the legacy they built over decades. Night fell as their stealth boat approached the island fortress. Heavy rain and thunder created the perfect cover. Neymar disabled the outer security systems while Ronaldo silently eliminated guards along the shoreline. Every movement was precise and calculated. The legends still possessed the instincts that made them unstoppable on the pitch. Inside the fortress, Mbappé celebrated early victory while Haaland monitored surveillance footage. They believed Ronaldo was dead. They believed Messi would eventually surrender. But suddenly the power grid flickered violently. Alarm systems activated across the island. "Someone's here," Haaland growled. Before the guards could react, explosions shattered the outer walls. Ronaldo emerged from the smoke wearing his black suit, fearless and unstoppable. Neymar attacked from above while chaos spread through the compound. Mercenaries rushed into battle, but the legends fought with unbelievable precision and determination. Messi heard the explosions from his prison cell and smiled for the first time since his capture. He came back. The battle intensified across the fortress corridors. Haaland confronted Ronaldo directly inside the central control chamber. The two giants stood face to face surrounded by flashing emergency lights. Haaland believed strength alone would secure the future. Ronaldo believed true greatness required sacrifice, discipline, and loyalty. "You should have stayed in the ocean," Haaland said coldly. Ronaldo stepped forward confidently. Legends never sink. The fight was brutal. Haaland's raw power collided against Ronaldo's experience and relentless endurance. Every punch echoed through the steel chamber. Meanwhile, Neymar battled multiple guards while racing to free Messi from the underground prison levels. Mbappé intercepted him halfway through the corridor, determined to stop the rescue personally. "You still live in their shadow," Neymar told him. Mbappé's anger exploded. "I'm creating a new era." Their clash became faster and more aggressive with every second. Neymar's creativity and speed matched against Mbappé's explosive athleticism created an intense showdown worthy of the biggest stage in football history. Deep below the fortress, Messi finally escaped his restraints using a hidden keycard stolen from a careless guard. Even alone, his intelligence and calmness made him dangerous. He navigated through the underground tunnels searching for an exit while alarms continued screaming above him. Back in the control chamber, Haaland gained the upper hand and slammed Ronaldo against a steel console. The impact shattered monitors around the room. Injured and exhausted, Ronaldo struggled to stand. Haaland prepared for the final blow that would end the GOAT forever. But then something unexpected happened. Messi appeared behind Haaland. Still wearing his elegant black suit despite the chaos, Messi threw a metal pipe toward Ronaldo. Instantly understanding each other without words, the two legends united for the first time against their common enemies. The rivalry that once divided football now became the force that could save it. Haaland and Mbappé suddenly realized their greatest mistake. They underestimated the bond forged through years of competition, pressure, and greatness. The legends were stronger together than apart. The final battle erupted across the fortress rooftop as lightning illuminated the stormy sky. Neymar fought beside Messi while Ronaldo confronted Haaland one last time near the edge of the building overlooking the violent ocean below. "You wanted the throne?" Ronaldo shouted over the storm. "Then earn it with honor." Haaland charged forward recklessly, but Ronaldo countered perfectly and sent him crashing across the rooftop. Nearby, Mbappé attempted escape using a helicopter waiting above the fortress. Neymar and Messi worked together to stop him before takeoff. The helicopter spun dangerously as sparks flew from damaged controls. In one final desperate move, Mbappé aimed a weapon toward Ronaldo. But Messi reacted instantly, knocking the weapon away before disaster struck. The helicopter lost stability completely and crashed into the ocean below in a massive explosion of fire and water. Silence followed. The storm slowly faded as dawn appeared across the horizon. The fortress burned behind them while rescue helicopters approached the island. Ronaldo, Messi, and Neymar stood together overlooking the sea that almost became Ronaldo's grave only hours earlier. For years, fans argued endlessly about who the true GOAT really was. But after surviving betrayal, sacrifice, and war together, one truth became clear: legends are not defined only by trophies or goals. They are defined by resilience, loyalty, and the ability to rise after every fall. As the sun rose above the ocean, Ronaldo adjusted his black suit and looked toward the horizon with calm determination. Messi stood beside him silently while Neymar smiled proudly after completing the impossible rescue mission. The world would soon hear about the shocking betrayal of Haaland and Mbappé. They would hear about the luxury yacht, the secret fortress, the battle at sea, and the return of the legends. But nobody would ever truly understand the fear felt by those who tried to destroy the GOATs and failed. Because some legends can never be replaced. And some kings always return.